I'm going to talk about content today. Content is the new oxygen. We breathe it in daily, all the time, in humongous quantities. I've had a love and hate relationship with content. I've been with content for 15 to 18 years now. And it has ghosted me, it has flattered me, it has made me smile, it has made me cry. And actually, some of the times, everything of these feelings have happened together. That's how my relationship is with content. When I was starting in content, I realized that it was connection. We built connections by talking on the air, by writing something, by putting it out, by letting people read it. It was initially content which built connections, informed and enriched. And now also we'll talk about in a little while of how it has evolved so much and how we've evolved with it. Today it's a stream of heavy current, thoughts and ideas that overflow with your mind, on your phone screens, on your laptop screens. Everywhere you see is content. You can't avoid it. It's inescapable. And sometimes you think that, okay, I feel that it's not working up for me. I want to feel that connection. When I was a RJ and I joined Bhopal, I remember the first night I landed in a new city. I was lying under a new roof, on a new pillow, and my head was buzzing with ideas. I was thinking, what do I want to do tomorrow when I switch on my mic? And how do I talk to people? Because I don't know anything about the city apart from the fact that it's beautiful and it has lakes. And I was buzzing with ideas and I thought, that's exactly what I'll do. I'll ask Bhopalis to introduce me to their own city. I woke up next morning, had my first sip of coffee, switched on the mic, a red light went on, and I said, hi, I'm Divyaa. And I'm new here. So Bhopalis, please introduce me to your city. And that's how a small ripple of thought became a wave of communication between me and you all and the city. I got to so many calls talking about, आप यहाँ खाना खा सकते हैं. You can even park here because we know that near your office there are parking issues. From parking to architecture to food to shopping, there was so much that the city had to offer and I got so many calls. The important thing is that I still adhere to it. One of the advices and the best advices was to try poha jalebi for breakfast. Exactly what I did today morning as well. That's how beautiful you've made my connection to this city. I feel innately connected, and as yesterday I was saying it to someone, it feels like coming back home from my home. That's how beautiful your city is. Early content was more like connection. When I started talking on the air, we started building connections. Now, it's more like clicks. Now it's a competition. Sometimes competition of views, competition of followers, competitions of hits, competition of going viral, etc., etc. When I started, content was literally in the air. You switch on a mic, a red light will go on, and you smile to it, and you start speaking with it, hoping that someone will hear it. My biggest metric then was the fast blinking lights of my phone lines. And if they blinked fast enough, I knew I was doing something right. After a decade of this, I decided to shuffle things up for myself. I moved into advertising. So from airwaves, I went to storyboards. From stories and enriching content, the brief changed to making viral content. It was like a piggy bank of ideas that you shake it and the likes and trends will just fall out of it. We were still telling stories. We were still doing the things that we love to do. But something had changed. It came with data, dashboards, performance metrics, how it's performing. And then it became a little heavier. We started measuring blinks. We started measuring scrolls. We started measuring till how much time can I hold your attention? Will you listen to me if I speak for more than 10 seconds? Will you listen to me if I don't make you smile? Will you still stay on my page if I don't crack a joke in the first 5 seconds? We started talking about hooks. The air had changed. It's now become more algorithmic. We are looking at content which is run by algorithms, which is run by your viewing habits yourself. So when I started, I was more into enriching content, creating connections, which then moved on to making trends, which now is mostly about getting clicks, etc., etc. So when we started, it was so much. And then I saw the content climate changed. And that made me realize, when did content stop informing? When did it stop enriching us? And when did it start being competitive? When did it start being performative? And that made me realize that we have content everywhere these days. We scroll before we even stretch in the morning. We check before we chew. We reel it, we feel it, and it's everywhere. It's everywhere. We inhale notifications and we exhale opinions now. That red tab, when you open your social media applications, that's your exciting metric now, that red tab, that red dot. You know, clean content, I've realized, lifts you. But when there is so much content available, it has chances to choke your mind as well. It chokes your thoughts. It shifts your perspective. We'll talk about that a little more. Every scroll that you do today shifts your mind, affects your mind a little bit. So when there was a time when content had a shape and a feel, you know, like the morning rustle of the newspaper, a static on radio, you used to back tap your TV when the antenna was bad. Now you tap your phone, you double tap for likes. That's how we've become evolved. That's how content has come this far. So now that we are talking about content is the new oxygen, we feel it. We double tap it, it's continuously on our screen. I read a human coined word the other day. It's called exhauster whelmulated. Yeah, it's a word that people are using. I read it on social media. It's a perpetual feeling of being exhausted, overwhelmed, and overstimulated all the time. Because content is everywhere and you are flowing with it. It is drowning you in some cases. So the problem is not that it is available everywhere. The problem is survival through overload. How are you figuring your life? How are you breathing better? How are you clearing the content smog that is in the air? When I started, content had a daily rhythm, as I've said. And then came the first ripple, radio. It became an integral part of us. And I was glad that I was a part of it then. You know, people woke up in the morning, it became a habit. It reached places where television, news bulletins, newspapers, or even discussing content was not there. Suddenly, content could sing. People could feel even more connected. It became a daily part of your life. From the morning humdrums to your afternoon siestas, and then your evenings when you settled. You know, on Saturdays and Sundays, you used to wait for special programs and special people to come. And then it moved. And then I saw the era of digital, blogs, SEOs, WordPress, Orkut. Everybody had a voice. And now, 200 million of us have it on the tips of our fingers. Sometimes we end up believing half-baked stories because our mind perceives what we see so many times. You know, a misleading frame or a thing placed in a wrong sense can shape your mind. It can also enrich, as I said, but it has the power to rewire your brain. MIT has actually done an interesting research on fake content. It said that fake content gets more viral, 7 times more viral than actual fact-based content. Why? Because we are humans. We feel first. Our brain doesn't fact check first. If something is on your screen and if you watch it, you will feel it first. You will not fact check it. Because our limbic system lights up first and our logic later. That's how we all are wired. And that's why outrage trends and calmer things in life, which now we associated it with the slow life, comes a little later. I think we are all aware of an incident in Mahabharata where Dharamraj Yudhishthir, who's known for never lying, said Ashwathama died and then whispered the rest, the elephant, not the human. And Dronacharya ji, who thought that it's his son who has passed away, his spirit sort of gave away and he laid down his arms. So there you go. Even a half-truth believed fully can perceive your reality, can reshape your reality. So how do we breathe better content? We've all realized that it's the oxygen. How do we breathe better content? In my 15 plus years of working with content and evolving with it day in, day out, I've had a few filters of my own that I think can later on help all of us. One of the things that I'd like to do is to always check the source. I started my career with a company that had printing as background. One of my first filters that I used to apply was to check who's written it. Is it a credible person? Do they have the exact amount of knowledge and experience to be able to share that with you? And then I used to check whether if I'm watching something, if I'm reading something, if I'm consuming something, what is it trying to provoke in me? Because things are sometimes written, sometimes said in a way that can provoke rage, that can provoke a different kind of trend, that can provoke some sort of virality factor. So I used to always check what side of an emotion is it trying to get. One of the things was one more important thing that I still think we should not believe is screenshots. You don't know in what context a particular screenshot or a picture is sent to you. I always make sure that I check that in what context has it been done. I try and do my research. Another thing from coming from a printing background and having sort of a little newspaper knowledge is that I check what thing online or in print is repackaged. When was it initially published? Is it now repackaged to be presented to make it more viral? Is it now repackaged to make something trend again? So I make sure that I check when was it last published and how is it repackaged. And lastly, my personal filter. Why do I want to put something out? Why do I want to share something? I check my emotions. If it's something that I want to do out of the goodness of my heart just to share an information, I'll do it. If it's something that makes me happy, I'll do it. If it's something that I genuinely feel like this information needs to go out somewhere, I will try my level best to put it out in the way where these little ripples can become a wave that can help me keep my content consumption, me keep my content intake habits a little cleaner. After 15 plus years of being in content, a few years down the line, I realized that the joy had gone missing. You know, that noise had become louder. The meaning was lacking in things. It took me a little time to bounce back because like every other long-term relationship, you don't walk away from it, you rediscover it. I decided to rediscover my love with content again. I decided to be more intentional and be more conscious. That led me to an example of a couple of things that I did during the later years of my radio. One of the things was that we did an initiative with speech and hearing impaired kids. And while on the air, the presentation was different, digital is where it all came together. The kids came, they showed their talent in a certain accord, and then that day I realized that when you put intention first, when you do it consciously first, our inboxes and our phone lines lit up literally by angelic human beings wanting to help in any way they can. Another example of this is when we decided that we wanted to rekindle the joy of reading in people. Yes, let's not agree to disagree on it. It is fading out. We have stopped. We are lacking in reading these days. We decided to rekindle the joy of reading in people. And one of the authors that we interviewed and I had the fortune to talk with was Mrs. Sudha Murthy. And I ended up asking her, ma'am, what's the inspiration for you to write? How do you get up every morning and figure that you want to write something? And you know what she said? Reading. Reading inspires most of the authors to write. So there you go. When you put your right intentions, when you fill yourself with the right ingredients, beautiful stories follow. That's exactly what it is. Now you may think, you don't have so many social media followers. You have a private account. How are you even contributing to this content pollution? The thing is, when you do it consciously, all the ripples will align. I'm pretty sure all of us know at least one person in our direct circle who's either talking about moving to the mountains or talking about moving to a coastal region. Yeah, so many people are saying, yeah. Why? Exactly. Clean, crisp air. So when you need clean, crisp air for the longevity of your life, you need clean, crisp content for your longevity of emotions. Your mental vibes need to thrive. That's why you need clean content. As I will now end, I will say this. For the past 10 odd minutes, you've been listening to me, and I've been talking about how content is the new oxygen, and we all need to breathe better for our mental airwaves to feel cleaner. Now, oxygen cannot be polluted. And you all still believed me. It's not that you don't know science. Scientifically, it can't. But because I said it with so much conviction and so many times that you all believed it, that content is the new oxygen and we are, breathing polluted oxygen. Scientifically speaking, air can be polluted. Oxygen cannot. So there you go. When things are said in repetition, when things become more familiar to you, it feels like fact. But that's entirely not it. And that is why we need to be more conscious, more intentional. We need to know what are we consuming exactly. Because once you start doing it, these small little ripples that start with one person and the other person and then the third person and maybe in this room will make a huge wave of clean content. That's my time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your time.